Evening viewers, welcome to the Taillight Show. Welcome to the Queenscliff 2024 Rod Run edition. See up there, the old 41 down here was entrant number 75, did alright, got in under 100. But not everything went to plan. Look forward to this event every year. I only came here first time last year, but had a really good time and come down here with Mrs. and my cousin Chris and his wife Mel, and catch up with Corey and Kim down here, who are locals up where we live, and Mick and his wife Sue, and Phil and a few others. And this weekend's always about come down here and go cruising and have fun and show and shine or whatever, but unfortunately I didn't get to do any of that. Well, I did. I went on a cruise yesterday for lunch, and that's when all the fun started. I felt extremely ill as the day went on. Thought it was fumes from following along other cars and a bit of heat and whatever, because it's been pretty warm down here. And they got on and it went on and on and on. And I felt worse and worse and worse, to the point where I wouldn't eat, and whenever Kim says that she knew something was wrong. Got back into our little cabin here at Ocean Grove Holiday Park. Give the guys and girls here a shout out. They've been fantastic down here, looking after us as well. Got back here and in our little cabin and tried to cool down or whatever, and I was getting these pains in my chest through here, underneath my chest sort of thing, right up in here, sort of down here. It was working its way all around, and it was in my arms and legs, and ended up laying on the floor in the little cabin in there, and I don't scare easy, folks, but I was laying on the floor there, and Kim was hysterical, and I thought this was it. I thought that was the end of me. I thought this is where the end of the line is, and wouldn't be any more taillight shows, would there? I think this is issue 50, actually, episode 50, so interesting subject, episode 50. So, for me, he's one that doesn't usually really even like going to the doctors, and I said to Kim, get me a fucking ambulance. I think I'm having a heart attack here. And the local micers came out. They were here in 4 minutes, all bells and whistles. And the van came out a couple of minutes later, and I had every goddamn hose and wire and you name it hanging off me. They were absolutely brilliant. And then I was screamed off to University of Geelong Hospital. Shout out to the doctors and nurses and everything up there, and obviously the micers and ambos out of Leopold ambulance station there as well. And they were bloody magnificent. Everybody's been fantastic. Put me in there, I don't know, past 5, 6 o'clock last night, right when the cruise started. So everybody else is having fun on the cruise, while I was sitting back in a hospital bed. Anyway, and I've had every goddamn test known to man. I don't know how many ECGs I've had, how many blood pressure tests I've had 3 lots of blood taken for blood tests. I've had I don't know how many temperatures taken. I've had infrared thermometer temperatures taken. I've had every muscular test you can think of. I've had x-rays, I've had everything. Was in all night. Haven't slept as a result. I am absolutely exhausted. Didn't get out to the show and shine today. Got discharged from hospital. Brought back down here to Ocean Grove in a taxi, and try and give strict orders not to drive today. Not to go anywhere today, not to do anything today. So our Queenscliff weekend that was supposed to end today, I was actually supposed to be home by now. Shout out to my daughter Belinda, thank you kid, for looking after Marvin and Henry, the 2 little crazy bastards. She's had to, she's been there looking after the dogs for us for the weekend. Well, she's now had to change her plans for today and tonight and all that, and look after dogs for us. So thank you kid, I love you. And got discharged, and they don't know what's wrong with me. Didn't have a heart attack, thank Christ. Nothing showed up anywhere. They reckon I am absolutely 100% perfect, especially for a 50-year-old guy, and I'm really surprised. The doctors have said I am, in a really, really good place health-wise. And they've got no concerns about my heart. Every number and test and everything they did was perfect, but they don't know what's going on. Looks like I now got to have a stress test done. They're saying it might be reflux. I suffered that really, really badly as a kid, usually brought on by stress. I've had a lot of stress in my life lately, from multiple angles, from multiple things, and I don't dissipate the stress very well. Sometimes I internalise it. I try and deal with too much myself, I suppose. Kim says I do. So Queenscliff Rod Run edition. It's the 41 sitting in the Ocean Grove Holiday Park. That was our Queenscliff Rod Run. Drove down here basically, went for the lunchtime drive on Saturday, and no cruise night, no show and shine. But anyway, what are you going to do? It all pales in this significance, I suppose. If you're dead, you can't do these things, can you? So, anyway, here for another night. Doctors have said I can drive tomorrow, so we're back on the boat tomorrow morning, back home tomorrow. Doctor's appointments and stuff now on Tuesday. Who knows where it's going to go from there. So, if it's not old Cooter Wall with his health shit, it's now my fucking turn. So, anyway, shout out to my darling wife, Kim. Poor girl was hysterical yesterday. Not easy to watch your wife like that worrying about you. So don't ignore the signs. Don't second guess shit. Don't go, she'll be right. Turned out it wasn't a heart attack, thank Christ. But could have very well been, couldn't it? And might very well have been lying underneath that ceiling fan in the little cabin here, and watching the ceiling fan go around and winding up the end of my life. So, anyway, shout out to Ambulance Victoria. You lot are absolute fucking stars. University of Geelong medical staff, nurses and doctors there have been brilliant. Staff here at Ocean Grove Holiday Park have been wonderful, looking after us. All my mates and everybody sending me messages have found out about it, including people down here at Queenscliff. Apparently, people down here found out about it because there was a few of my mates, a few of the guys putting photos and things on Facebook, and I was sort of saying, wish I was there. Sorry guys, you're not going to see us. I'm in hospital. Blah blah blah. Spread like wildfire through the community. I've had so many people stopping me today saying, "Are you all right?" So, car people are awesome people, aren't we? And we look after each other. And you know what? It's these bloody old shit boxes behind me that bring us together. And this thing is being a bastard this weekend. It won't idle, and it's running rich, and it's been a fucking total head fuck. So this thing's going to get some more bloody love. But at any rate, these things bring us together, but it's the people that are the important bit. So thanks everybody for your concerns. I'm okay. I'll be alright. Who knows what's going to happen? Might be medication. Might need an op. Who knows? We'll just wait and see, eh? So stay dull. Look after yourselves. And I will see you all on the next edition. When hopefully I've got some good news. So look after yourself.